So our arms need to rest at our own sides, right? If you've got oversized tops, it's windy out here, okay? If you've got oversized tops, you're not gonna have your arm resting at your side because we're just pivoting on the collarbone, and the collarbone is the edge of the shoulder, and so the shoulders follow shoulder seams just being placed on our bodies. That's why the peak of the shoulders is where our top seams sit behind, okay? Top seams of clothing sit evenly behind the peak of the shoulders, because since the shoulders just connect to the spine and the base of the skull behind the head, the shoulders only ever work behind the head. Otherwise, we've just got compensation of muscles throughout the body and rotations and functions throughout the body. If our shoulders aren't behind our head, hi buddy, you're doing good, boy. And so, sorry, I kind of need you in the face a little bit there. Just a little bit. We know what we're talking about here. It's obvious. And that is a gift that I don't have to try to convince anybody, because I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything here. As the founder of In The Image Clothing Company, we don't have any new information. This is the same information, not only since the first man, Adam, but since God, because in order for God to design Adam in his image, God had to first look like us. And so the human body's always been what it is. It could never be anything else, and it just never will change. Well, God, Jesus Christ, he's the same yesterday, today, and forever, okay? Don't let me tell you something. That's what he says in his word. So don't believe me on anything, but that's what I'm saying is, it's obvious because you couldn't dispute it. But it's nothing to do with me, because it's not even my choice or decision or information. I've been placed in such a beautiful place here as the founder of In The Image Clothing Company. That's how this is, set up for success. A permanent, lifelong, eternal, really, company. Clearly a company, not a business, right? It's a company or a community. There's no way that this couldn't be always successful. There's no opinion to it. There's only one way the human body could ever work. What I'm saying right now is just my gratitude for being able to explain it so well. It's amazing that I can do this. I'm just standing out here on the side of the mountain, pretty cold, with my buddy Dante, beautiful poodle boy. Okay, In The Image Clothing Company Poodles is a fourth of In The Image Clothing Company. We specialize in